So 9 months ago, I made a video explaining how to send a webhook to Discord using C#. The video was really simple and very easy to follow along with. However, that was 9 months ago. It's really outdated, so you probably shouldn't use it anymore. However, in this video, I will be showing you how to do the same thing, but with better code, actual dated code, and more secure method. In order to use this more secure method, I would be using a service called KeyAuth. If you do not know what it is, I will leave the links down in the description below so you can go check it out. But just a little quick summary of what it is. It is basically just an authentication service that you can use for your applications, games, websites, etc. Basically just allowing you to allow users to log in, register to whatever you're creating. And it's very easy to follow along with, has great examples as well as documentation, and the prices range from $0 to $19.99 a year. So I highly suggest you check it out. So to jump right into it, first thing that you want to do is head over to keyauth.cc. Again, link will be down in the description. If you are a new user, just go ahead and register. Once you register an account, just click on Create App, enter the application name that you want, and then submit. If you are an existing user, just select the application that you want until your app credentials pop up. Now that you have this, click on the repository link that's right here. It would be the github.com/keyauth/keyauth C# example. Once you get there, it will look something like this. You want to click on the console and then keyauth.cs and then raw. Once you get here, you just want to Control-A, Control-C to copy everything that's on the page. Once you have it all copied over, you can open up Visual Studio. And all we're going to do is inside your Solution Explorer, you're going to right-click, come down to Add, and then add a new class. And this class would just be called API.cs. Feel free to name it whatever you want, but I'm just going to name it API. And then I'm just going to paste it in by doing Control-V and then Control-S to save. And now we should be back here, back to the program. So you can head back over to the GitHub, go back, and actually we can make this more easy. Go back to KeyAuth, and all you're going to do is copy your app credential code, and then go back to Visual Studio, and you're just going to paste that right here. And that's basically all you need to do for that part of the setup. And then if you go to our documentation, again, the links will be down in the description below. You can scroll down underneath the website, click on dashboard, and then webhooks. And then if you come all the way down to the bottom, you can copy this entire line of code and then just paste it right in here. I'm just going to remove this. And then I'm also going to remove this. And then delete that because we will enter our own ID when we get to that point. So now to actually get your ID, if you go over to Discord, you want to create whatever channel that you want your log sent to. You're just going to edit the channel, go down to integrations, click on webhooks, and then create a new webhook. Or if you have one already, let's go ahead and click it, and then copy the webhook URL. Once you copy the URL, go back to KeyAuth, click on webhooks, create webhook. The endpoint will be the URL, and then make sure that you really pay attention to this. Authenticated is that you must require the user to log in first in order to actually send the webhook. But if you uncheck it, then you can send the webhook without needing to log in. Once you figure out what you want to do with that, if you're using a different agent, you can type that, but default it's KeyAuth, so don't worry about putting anything in there. Go ahead and click Add. Once you click Add, just copy this webhook ID, go back to Visual Studio, and then paste the ID in there. And then I'm going to just ask the user what webhook what string they would like to send in the webhook. So we'll just do console.writeLine. What would you like to send? And then I'm just going to do string response equals console.readLine. And then here where it says webhook message here, we're going to remove this and then add 2 more quotes. And then in the middle, we're going to do plus plus. And then in the middle of the pluses, we're just going to do Riz. And then we can space this out some so it isn't so cluttered. And then on top of the write line, we're going to do KeyAuth app.init. This must be ran first or else your application will crash. But now that we have that all set up, we can go ahead and run this. And now that it's ran, it should ask me what would I like to send. And I would just do thanks for watching. And then it should have sent. So now if I go back to my Discord, you'll see thanks for watching 1111 1111. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Again, this is basically just a very simple way. You could always change, how you send the string, how you set it up, and basically as much as you want. And you can also change the embeds to if you would like to. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I will get to you when I can. As always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.